Hi, air signs. Excuse me. This is Kelly from Moonpietarot. This is your weekly love reading for November 8th through the 14th. Your weekly love and sex reading. I'm sorry if I don't know if you can hear my neighbors. They're pretty loud with their music. I guess they're having a house party, but hopefully you won't be able to hear it. You might not be able to. Okay, so I pulled your cards already, and so this is for the air signs for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress, and I feel like this is your energy for this week, that you will be feeling extremely, very much in your element, as far as like maybe just feeling like a goddess, and for men like a warrior, just someone who exudes all this passionate, loving warmth, this energy, someone who is very attractive to others, someone who has a lot to bring to the table, a lot to offer. The Empress is she's like, when I think of the Empress, and this could be for some of you the Libra, but when I think of her, I feel like she's just like this, more than a queen. She's really, whatever you've been doing recently or in the past, I feel like people are putting you on a pedestal or looking at you as someone who is just really on a pedestal, someone who's admirable, someone that people are flocking to be around. Okay, and really just the energy for the week for you is like things are just coming to you, and there's all this good energy. At the beginning of the week, you have the King of Swords. Some of you may be involved with another air sign. They could be like in their 40s or 50s. Okay, and this could also be your energy too, where you are, I almost want to say, there is what's coming to me with this card. For those of you who are involved with an air sign, this king could be a little tricky. So you may need to be careful. This could be someone who has air sign in their chart somewhere, if their sun sign is not an air sign. Just the element of someone who's a little tricky, who's kind of like sneaking around a little bit. So you might want to be careful with this person. I don't really feel like it's you who's doing that, but there is a possibility that you could just be maybe taking a lot of, I don't know, I feel like people are watching you. Okay, but for those of you who are involved with this King of Swords energy, you just want to be careful that they are, I feel like they could be spying on you, or you could be spying on them. Okay, and there can just be someone, it's just coming through, someone's a little sneaky. They could be doing things behind the scenes that you may not know about, or that you may know about and you're watching, but you haven't said or done anything about it yet. Okay, and when you look at this card, you can see that this person could be a bit of a player, or someone that's just very flirtatious and is flirting with a lot of different people. And for those of you who are involved with this person, you may not be feeling too happy about that, or it may make you feel like they're doing something shady, and they could be, but they could also just be, that could just be their nature. And then toward the middle of the week, you have the Queen of Wands. So there's, like you have the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and then the Empress. Some of you could also have someone who's a fire sign coming in. I feel like you have a lot of people around you this week. Okay, and this Queen of Wands would be a female, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay, and this person, there may be a little bit of jealousy or envy when it comes to this woman. if you're a man or if you're another woman, a woman listening to this, there may be like a little bit of jealousy going on, because this Queen of Wands, she's very passionate, extremely passionate. She's very smart. I don't feel like she's promiscuous, but I feel like she's a temptress in some way. So some of you, there could be something going on with a king of sword, a king, or an air sign, and a fire sign. If you're listening to this, there could be these two people that something is going on between them, and you may be feeling, you may just be watching them, or there may be like a threat. Okay, or there is maybe you have a partner that's involved with a fire sign. Okay, that is I almost see, like, when I look at these two cards, I almost feel like this person here and this person here are very similar. They have they have similarities. So some of you may have a partner who is flirting with a fire sign person. Okay. But for some reason, you're still holding on to your who you are, your energy, your Empress energy. Like, it could be a bit of a threat, but I don't feel like you are really taking it to, like, I don't feel like you're taking it to heart this week. I feel like you're kind of just like, okay, yeah, I see that person there, but your attitude is of confidence, and you feel strong within yourself and who you are. Now, and sorry for the blur, you know how my camera is. You have the Knight of Wands in the middle of the week. So you could be getting an offer, a passionate offer. This could be an offer for sex. Okay. And it could be because there's, like I said, I just feel like there's a lot of energy or a lot of people around you. There could be someone in a group of people who could be offering some passionate exploration with you. I don't really feel like it's it could be a proposal for commitment of some sort, but I don't really feel like it's coming through so strongly in that direction, even though this card does represent that, and for some of you it can. But I feel like it's more of like, as someone commented last week, more like a booty call kind of a situation coming through for you. And let me just think here what I'm seeing here. This Queen of Wands could also be your energy, where people are watching you, people are looking at you, and this King of Swords could be making an offer to you this week to get together with you. But I feel like this King of Swords has a partner. They're with someone, and they're flirting with you. Now, toward the end of the week here, you have Temperance. So I do get a sense that you will be staying within your realm of what I feel like you're just going to soak it up really this week. I don't really feel like you're going to do anything, because I don't feel like, with the Five of Cups over here, I don't feel like you really trust the offer that will be coming into you. I don't feel like it will be authentic, and I feel like you're on such a high this week, on such a high pedestal as far as how you feel about yourself. I don't really feel like you're going to take it. You're trying to stay balanced in your life, in a lot of areas in your life. And for those of you who are in relationships, there could be someone from the outside making an offer to you, maybe to sleep with you, because you are just so alluring, this Queen of Wands and this Empress. Okay, but I feel like you're just going to, balance that out in your life. Just kind of like this week, just be like, it's really sweet, I really appreciate it, but either it's that you're with someone and you want to maintain that relationship, or you are not really, you don't want to disrupt whatever you have going on for you this week by some flights of fancy. Now, for others, you may actually accept an offer from someone else. because things are going so well for you. You may just feel like, oh, well, what do I have to lose? Everything's just so great. But at the same time, with the Five of Cups here towards the end of the week, there's a feeling of not being too sure. Because I feel like when I say a lack of authenticity, it's because this card talks about maybe a lack of trust, or the person who's offering may not be someone that is being authentic with you. They may just be, they wear a mask. The person making the offer is wearing a mask. They're not true. And some of you may just take up with this person and then just go about your business the following week and not get attached. But some of you may feel like you're not really down for that this week. Doesn't seem to be I don't feel like some of you will want to throw yourselves into something that you don't feel will be good for you. Okay? But I feel like this is more so, this King of Swords energy is more so another person, either your partner or another person coming in that could be a little bit shady, at least that you may think is a little bit shady because of the Five of Cups. Okay? But this person is very flirtatious and really enjoys being with a lot of different people. Okay? Whether in relationships or sexually or dating, and because your energy is so goddess-like this week, I feel like you're attracting a lot of different people. So there could be an offer from someone this week, and you're just going to stay balanced because you're just not sure if this is someone that would be worth your time, to be honest with, because maybe they have a reputation, or maybe there are things about them that maybe you already know this person, or there are things about them that you just don't trust, and maybe you don't want to get yourself involved because that might tarnish your image, and you may not want to risk it. You may want to just stay balanced with things this week. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. For those of you who are excited to be receiving an offer from someone this week, I don't know, again, it's kind of the same situation. I don't know that you will jump on it right away. You may need to think about it because of this Five of Cups. And that's okay. If you need to think about it, take your time to think about it. There's no reason to rush things unless you want to rush things. But there is a sense that if you do, because of this Knight of Wands energy, you may question yourself at the end of the week if that was the right move. Okay? So that's all I have now for the air signs for the week. Again, you can follow me on Instagram, where I'm now posting daily tarot messages, and that's moonpietarot, at moonpietarot on Instagram. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you again for all the support. And if you wish for a personal reading, you can always email me, and I will give you all the information. Okay, thanks. Take care. Bye.